Welcome back. So it's all done. The race car cup holder. So everything's pretty much the same dimensions. I left a little more wall thickness on the aluminum. Essentially it's about 100 thou as compared to 60 thou. There's the inside, there's the outside. So when I had set it up, it started as a 5 1/4 inch chunk of round stock, because they didn't have 4 1/2 or 4 3/8 would have been the best, because that's what the OD of the lip is. Could have done it multiple pieces and TIG welded it. I don't TIG weld, but I know a lot of people that do. But it's good practice to work through this kind of stuff, because this technically was done backwards of what normally you do, being that the largest diameter was at towards the tail stock instead of the head stock. So I had turned down this diameter with extra length first, so this when it was facing the tail stock, then I flipped it into the head stock, into the chuck, and the extra material was so I could hold it at a diameter that was solid, because eventually I was going to have to hog it out. So then once I flipped it, then of course I did this diameter full length to here, and then I used that triangle insert tool to do this diameter from here to there, and then I squared up here with parting tool, and this at the very end this was also parted. So it had a real long stick out because of this lip here. Previous to doing the OD, I did the ID within 100 thou. And when I did the ID, I did a 1 7/8" drill to 20 thousandths shy of the depth required. And then the rest was boring bars. Used a heavier boring bar to hog it out, and then used a finer boring bar to do the rest. And the main reason for the smaller boring bar is to get a better center. And so once I did the diameters and I cut it across the floor to clean them up, I usually stop within 5 thou of all dimensions, and then do a cleanup of like the floors or the side. Like like here when I was plunging with the parting tool, I stopped within 5 thou. Then the last move was down to 0, which I had touched off over here, and then fed it across to clean it up. So that's gonna be it. I didn't weigh it, but it's, 90% of the material was taken away. Okay, I'm gonna load her up.